Alright guys, we did it. Went up there, picked up the games from the Psycho. I asked him on our way up there, I said, hey, would it be okay if I filmed the pickup, because I have a YouTube channel? And he goes, no, 100% not okay with that at all. I'm just letting you know right now, if you film without my permission or my son's permission, then I will call the police on you.
SNES Quest!
Hey everyone, just wanted to take a quick second to say thank you so much for all the support for episode 1 of the SNES Quest. We were blown away by how many new followers we got and all the comments and stuff like that. Really appreciate the support, and hopefully a ton of you will continue to join us on this journey. Alright guys, quick update here. Just sold all these games to one person for $215. After shipping and fees, I should be able to get about $190 or so. Yeah, so go ahead and update that budget from $0 to $190. And yeah, let's go to a video game store. Let's get some Super Nintendo games. Hey everyone, we're headed out to Vortex Video Games now to get some Super Nintendo games. And Liv, what kind of games do you want to get?
Switch.
She wants to grab some Switch games. Our SNES Quest budget right now is at $190, and let's see what we can get. Liv, which games do you think we should get? Seventh Saga is pretty fun. Alright, we got a stack of games so far. We got 6 of them. This is $90 right here. Still have $100 left to pick out. Hey guys, we just got home from Vortex and we picked up a bunch of games. Liv, you want to show them what you got first?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I got this game. I thought it looked pretty cool because it looked like this. The background looked like it was actually painted.
Yeah, I've never played it before, but it might be fun. I think you can play it together too. What was the other game you got?
I got The Last Kids on Earth.
Which you've been watching on Netflix, right?
Yeah.
And the guys at Vortex gave us this game for free because of all the Super Nintendo games we got, which I'll show you that right now. So, first one we picked up X-Men, the Mutant Apocalypse. That one was $18, so as you can see right here, our budget's gonna go down from the $190. Spider-Man, X-Men Arcade's Revenge. That one was $10. We also got NBA Jam Tournament Edition. That one was $20. We have Lester, the Unlikely. That one was $10. We have Lemmings. That one was $20. Izzy's Quest for the Olympic Rings. He actually threw this one in for free too, which was really nice of him. We got Breath of Fire. That one was marked at $50. And we also got the 7th Saga, and that one was marked at $45. Alright guys, that's a grand total of $173 deducted from the $190 budget. So we have about $17 left to buy some Super Nintendo games with. Alright guys, let's add these new SNES games to our SNES shelf. First one up, we have Breath of Fire. Second one up, Lemmings. Third one, the 7th Saga. Izzy's Quest for the Olympic Rings. Lester, the Unlikely. NBA Jam Tournament Edition. Spider-Man X-Men Arcade's Revenge. And last but not least, X-Men Mutant Apocalypse. This is what the SNES collection's looking like so far. Alright guys, you guys just saw what we picked up from Vortex yesterday, but we're running into a bit of an issue currently. There's not a ton of inventory left to flip, so I'm gonna have to dip into my own pockets again and buy some more stuff. However, it will reflect the balance, right? So if I spend, $300 on some stuff, it'll be negative $300. Let me just show you, let me flip the camera around here and I'll show you what we currently still have. Unfortunately, both these consoles are incomplete. So we have the Wii, we do have the Nunchuck, we don't have the Wiimote though. There is a shop around me that will take incomplete consoles, so maybe I might just kind of bite the bullet and have them take this stuff in for maybe some store credit or something. And then we have this Xbox 360 Elite here, just the console, no hookups at all for that guy. So that's what we're looking at. Budget's currently at $17. We're gonna have to spend some money to get some more stuff to flip. Working on a deal right now. Let's see if I can seal that deal, and I'll hit you guys with an update in a second. Alright guys, same day here. I did end up going to pick up that bundle. Spent $100 on this stuff, and you guessed it, picked up another incomplete console, unfortunately. But we did get some pretty good stuff here, so I'll show you what we got. Starting with the incomplete Genesis console, we have 3 controllers here. I do have the video hookup, but we were missing the power cord, so I unfortunately don't even know if this console works yet. We do have 2 games with it though. We have Batman Forever and Miss Pac-Man. Here's the other stuff we got with it. We got a Harvest Moon 64, which is like a $70 game, but in this condition, not great. Looks like they colored over the logo, the label's all ripped. I don't know what's going on around the edges, but not great shape, unfortunately. We got a couple PS1 games here, nothing crazy at all. Jet Moto 2, NCAA Game Breaker 98, and 2 of the same exact Underground Jam Pack demos. Got a couple PS2 games, Mortal Kombat Deception, X-Men Legends, and Persona 4. That one's a pretty decent title. And then we got some GameCube goodness here. This is what made the lot all worth it. We have Ultimate Muscle for the GameCube, Gladius, Tales of Symphonia, and Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2. So like I said, we got all that for $100, and we got to get selling this stuff if we want to expand on the SNES Quest at all. And I'm currently talking to another guy who seems like a psychopath. Initially, I was talking to him, asking him if he had any games. He said, yes, he does. He has a bunch. I was like, oh, cool. Do you want to send me pictures of what you have and we'll go from there? And he said, how much do you pay? And I said, well, it depends on what you have. And he said, well, I'm not going to send pictures unless you tell me how much you pay. And we were at a standstill for a bit. I got him to send me a picture of one big box full of video games. He's like, how much will you pay for this box? And I said, sir, with all due respect, I can't really tell what's in it. It looks like some PS3 games, and I can see a controller and a PS3 console, and it looked like a PSP. That's all I could really tell. And I'm like, I don't feel comfortable giving you a offer without knowing really the full extent of what's in the box. And he's like, this is gonna take way too much time. I was like, okay, maybe it's not worth it then. And he goes, well, so what, now you don't wanna buy them? And I'm like, I do, I need to see pictures of them. We went back and forth for a while. Ended up, he sends me some pictures. I made offers on some pictures that he sent, and we came to an agreement, $600 for all this stuff. It's a lot of money to spend, but when you guys see the lot, I think you'll understand why. Alright guys, we did it. Went up there, picked up the games from the Psycho. I asked him on our way up there, I said, hey, would it be okay if I filmed the pickup, because I have a YouTube channel? And he goes, no, 100% not okay with that at all. And I'm like, totally cool, don't worry about it. And he goes, no, I will worry about it. I'm just letting you know right now, if you film without my permission or my son's permission, then I will call the police on you. And I said, yeah, dude, not gonna film, That's why I asked. I wouldn't just show up to your house, cameras blazing. That's rude. So yeah, he was a little bit of a psycho. He's not psychotic because he wouldn't let us film. He's psychotic because he wouldn't drop it. You know what I mean? Like, I asked because I wanted to make sure. But here's some of the stuff that we got. I'm gonna have to clear the table multiple times though, because this is a lot of stuff. Alright, so for this first box here, you can see we got a PS3 Slim, PS4 Slim, and all the hookups are in there. We got 3 PS3 controllers and 2 PS4 controllers. We also got some, accessories here, like the U-Draw tablet, bunch of Disney Infinity portals and Skylander portals, stuff like that. We also have this Tony Hawk Ride or Shred board. He thought this thing was like a big ticket item. He's like, yeah, dude. He's like, that's awesome. And I'm like, I'm gonna be honest with you, it kind of sucks a little bit. But we did get a ton of games too, so let's clear the table. I'll show you what we got. Here's some of the random stuff. stuff that didn't really have a home, I guess. Hyrule Warriors for the Wii U. He didn't have a Wii U or any other Wii U games. It was just this guy, so that's kind of random. He had some PS1 games, Crash Bandicoot. I'm not going to open them up, but there's Crash Bandicoot 2 in here, and then a sports game. I can't remember what sports game it is, but it doesn't matter because it's a sports game. And this Rapala Pro Bass Fishing, which he thought was amazing also because it had the box and stuff, which, you know, it's not too bad, but it's whatever. It's a fishing game. We have a DS Lite here, red DS Lite. Here are some loose DS games. Pokemon White is probably the biggest one. This one's not too bad. River King, Mystic Valley. It's like a $20 game or so. I don't know what this game is yet. I didn't test it. Somebody can try to guess what it is in the comments and I'll give it away because I'm not going to sell this thing. It has no label. So if somebody wants that, go ahead and guess the game. You don't have to get it right. Just guess, and I'll give it to somebody who guesses it. We also got some complete DS games here. We got a PSP 3000 with this hard shell case. That's pretty cool, and also kind of hard to get open for me, because I'm stupid. Then we also have these PSP games. Nothing too crazy in there, you know, some like $15 or so titles. Here's a pretty decent stack of PS3 games though. All pretty solid titles, except for that stupid fishing game. Lots of Call of Duty. The Castlevania collection's pretty cool. Some God of War's in there. And then we have a smaller stack of PS4 games with still some pretty decent titles in there. Let's get to selling some of these guys. Alright guys, so we did make a sale. Sold all this stuff that you can see right here for a total of $360. So our budget was at a negative $683, and we add $360, but then we have to subtract $25 for shipping and fees, and we end up at a balance of negative $348. So yeah, so we still have quite a bit of selling to do to get back into the green so that we can go ahead and buy some more Super Nintendo games. This is probably a good time to mention the whatnot that I started for the channel. In the description, there will be a link, and if you guys want to buy any of the games that I bought, then you can go over to Whatnot and you get $10 off of your first purchase, so essentially a free $10. I'll be doing live auctions and stuff like that, so you know, $10 off of any of the games that you want to buy from us. And yeah, go check us out over on Whatnot. Guys, just got this amazing package in the mail that's going to help spice up this SNES shelf. I mean, come on. These custom game cases were brought to you by CustomGameCases.com. You guys can reach out to them on Instagram, Facebook, and of course, you can go find their shop over at CustomGameCases.com. These things are amazing. Let me take one down and show you what it looks like inside. Alright, so firstly, let's just look at the quality of this cover art. Pictures aren't blurry or anything. All the text is very legible. It's actually printed on like a high gloss like photo paper, so it looks amazing in the case. And this is what it looks like inside. These things are fitting here pretty snug. There's even a spot over to the left for a manual. These are amazing, guys. 100% go check them out. CustomGameCases.com.